Welcome to Global Business, your one-stop program for corporate Nigeria, and my name is Emmanuel Oredanes. On this edition, we present to you one of the oldest polytechnics in Nigeria. Of course, the polytechnic institutions are primarily established for manpower development, and that's why we're going to be focusing on one of the oldest one in this country. But for now, I'd go for a very short break, then I come back. Please don't go away. Auchi Polytechnic Auchi was founded in 1964 as a technical college in the then Midwestern region. It offered courses only up to the ordinary diploma level in limited areas of engineering and business. By the turn of the 70s, there was the need for skilled manpower at higher level and in many more disciplines. Hence, in 1973, the then Bender state government upgraded the technical college to a full-fledged polytechnic with the mandate to train skilled manpower up to higher national diploma level in a broad range of engineering, science, environmental studies, business studies, and art and design. In 1994, the federal government took over the polytechnic from the Edo state government, and after long years of transition, the polytechnic now runs 63 programs up to the higher national diploma level with full accreditation status. These 63 programs are spread across 7 schools in the polytechnic. They include School of Applied Science, School of Art and Industrial Design, School of Business Studies, School of Engineering Technology, School of Environmental Studies, School of Information and Communication Technology, and the School of General Studies.
Auchi Polytechnic was founded in 1964, first as a technical college, which was a gift of the British government to the then Midwestern region. It offered courses only up to the ordinary diploma level in limited areas of engineering and business. By the turn of the 70s, there was the need for skilled manpower at a higher level and in many more disciplines. First, in 1973, the then Bender state government upgraded the technical college to a full-fledged polytechnic with a mandate to train skilled manpower up to the higher national diploma level in broad range of engineering, science, environmental studies, business studies, and art and industrial design. Today, the Polytechnic runs 63 programs up to the higher national diploma level, all enjoying full accreditation status. The programs are grouped into 6 schools as follows. We have the School of Applied Sciences and Technology, the School of Arts and Industrial Design, the School of Business Studies, the School of Engineering Technology, the School of Environmental Studies, the School of Information and Communication Technology, and of course we have the School of General Studies. In this school, it offers general courses across all other schools because they don't have students of their own. And so also in 1994, the federal government took over the Polytechnic from the Edo State government. Remember, then we had Bendel, so it was now divided into 2 states, Edo and Delta. And the federal government then took over the Polytechnic and made it a federal institution.
Auchi Polytechnic Auchi enjoys very high academic standards with global recognition. Since 2009, Auchi Polytechnic has consistently been rated among the top 20 universities in Nigeria by Webometrics. It came number 11 in 2009, and by 2010 it moved to the 10th position. But by the turn of 2011, the Polytechnic had moved to number 2. Other enviable records of Auchi Polytechnic include the first prize in Polytechnic Expo of Engineering, Designs and Fabrications 2008 and 2012, the first prize in the Mina Exhibition for Craft and Woodworks 2004, the NOSA Prize for Artworks, which it won 3 times consecutively among others.
Ours is an institution where hands and brain combine for development. That's our motto. It is a stable institution that is industrially harmonious and has run 6 academic sessions consistently without any interruption. So we are unique in that sense. We train and retrain our staff for higher productivity. When I came on board, we were 0-level computer literate, but I will let you know that we are about 80%. And when I came on board, we had about 4 PhDs. Today we can boast of about 35, yes, if I'm not mistaken, 35 to 40 PhD holders in the institution. So we excel amongst our peers. We are the leading polytechnic in infrastructural expansion. I have to praise myself.
You should say, yeah.
And we have in place a robust staff development policy. Also, we have 98 staff that have undergone master's degree programs in Nigeria and overseas, and several others are currently also in their master's program or in one postgraduate diploma program or the other. We have specialized centers that deal with specific issues. We have the Center for Research and Industrial Development, we have the Center for Equipment Maintenance, we have the Industrial Training and Center, then we have the Center for Flexible Skills Development that I mentioned earlier. So we have these specialized centers where students can even take part in their IT, you know. Then we, like I told you before, we have our entrepreneurship center, and we are designated the Center for Excellence in the South-South geopolitical zone of Nigeria. We have institutionalized the inaugural lecture, like I said before, for all qualified chief lecturers in order to enhance their professionalism and research experiences. You know, Auchi Polytechnic is going to be 50 years this year, and this, where we are now, is the administrative office of the rector. Right now we are building a new administrative block, at least a modern one. So it's already ongoing, and you will see it shortly.
In the area of environmental impact, Auchi Polytechnic exemplifies federal government commitment to providing entrepreneurial skills to students as both short and long-term solution to unemployment and underemployment. It is a center of excellence for entrepreneurial studies.
We are alive to our responsibilities with regards to matching capacity with infrastructural development. In fact, we are even asking for more carrying capacity now from MBT, and we are likely to have visits from them before the end of this year. So I would say that we have quite high number of enrollments based on our carrying capacity, and in terms of infrastructure, we have improved tremendously. In fact, between 2008 and the present, I'm talking about when I came on board in 2008, we have developed a second campus which is named by the grace of God by my staff and students after me, and approved by the ministry as the Philippi Dogo campus, complete with amenities. The Polytechnic has also built new classroom blocks, e-learning centers. We have so many that even JAM has now taken Auchi Polytechnic as their center for examinations. You know, they are now going E. Then we have resource centers, we have lecture theaters, and then we have an entrepreneurial village complete with workshops, fish ponds, poultry, goatry, tie and dye, sewing, fashion, barbing, everything, they are there. Then we have also built a story building of about 24 classrooms, and then we have workshops for the departments of food tech, bakery. I just want to mention but a few because there are so many. By the time you go around, you will see all the facilities that we have in place. Right now, we are even building a library annex. We are building 132 offices for staff, and we equally have ongoing another classroom block which we are remodeling to about 26 classrooms, you know, for the School of ICT. We have also refurbished dilapidated buildings we met on ground, about 10 bungalows and 10 duplexes and 10 boys quarters. We've converted them, we've renovated them and converted them to staff offices. We've also sunk boreholes to provide water on campus and in the student hostels. We have tarred the main road on campus, on the main campus where we are right now, and we have resurfaced roads at the Philippi Dogo campus. Are waiting to get money to do the proper tiling of those roads. So, and also we have extended our library, our main library. We have extended it, and based on infrastructure, I think we've done well.
In terms of NBTA's regulation, the Auchi Polytechnic has never been found wanting. Indeed, the National Board for Technical Education (NBTA) exercises effective oversight function on the Polytechnic. This has ensured that standards are strictly adhered to and consistently reviews the accreditation status of all programs in the Polytechnic.
Auchi Polytechnic has very cordial relationship with the National Board for Technical Education. 1 year into my tenure as rector, I was made a board member of MBTE, and I happened to serve together with the present ES on that board. So he was my colleague as a rector, and then we were together as members of board of MBTE. Then we served for 3 years. So we have very good cordial relationship. Yes, MBT is alive, and very much so to its regulatory responsibilities. Effective oversight functions over the polytechnics ensures that standards are strictly adhered to and consistently reviews the accreditation status of all programs run in the polytechnic system. It has been very effective. It also conducts regular training through their Center for Excellence to update staff in different fields, both managerial, engineering, computer skills, and this has effectively, brought staff up to date with what is happening within their fields. So I would say that they are alive to their responsibilities.
Perhaps one of the peculiarities of Auchi Polytechnic that may excite parents is the academic stability in the institution. For instance, the Polytechnic is industrially peaceful and has run 6 academic sessions without disruption, and that of course is golden given the incessant strike in the nation's tertiary institutions. In 2008, there were only 4 doctorate degree holders in the institution, but in 6 years, Dr. and Mrs. Philippa Idoho administration has swelled the number to 32 and still counting.
The Polytechnic has very high academic standards, recognized nationally and internationally. Since 2009, Auchi Polytechnic has consistently been rated amongst the best 20 universities in Nigeria by Webometrics. It came number 11 that year, that is 2009, and by 2010 it moved to the 10th position. By 2011 it became number 2, and amongst the polytechnics it has consistently remained the first polytechnic in Nigeria, in West Africa, and the second best in Africa. Even with the metric rating of 2014, it remained the best polytechnic in Nigeria, West Africa, and second in Africa. The graduates of Auchi Polytechnic have distinguished themselves in their chosen fields in business finance, engineering service, science, arts and industrial design, and some of them are holding, commanding positions in Nigeria. For example, I'm one of the products of Auchi Polytechnic.
Wow,
Yes,
really?
yes, I graduated from Auchi Polytechnic.
Wow.
So in competitions, we also have high standards. For example, we won the first prize in Polytechnic Expo of Engineering Designs and Fabrications 2008 and 2012. The first prize in the Mina exhibition of crafts and woodworks as far back as 2004 we won. Then the Nosiat prize for arts, because Auchi Polytechnic is the best school has the best school of arts. We have consecutively 3 times won the Nosiat prize for artworks. We have equally made a good showing at the Federal Ministry of Education organized exposition for all tertiary institutions in the country, and our performance at that show informed the federal government to invite us to exhibit our works amongst selected tertiary institutions in Nigeria during the first African Legislative Summit, which held in Abuja in 2013. Then at student level, our students have also distinguished themselves amongst their peers. For instance, at a national debate organized by for tertiary institutions by the Federal Ministry of Education held in Abuja in 2009, Auchi Polytechnic won the first prize. This amongst universities, colleges of education, and polytechnics. The following year, our students came second at the debate hosted by the University of Ibadan, where one of our representatives emerged as the best female speaker. In the area of environmental impact, Auchi Polytechnic embodies federal government's commitment to providing entrepreneurial skills to students as both short and long-term solution to unemployment and underemployment. No wonder the institution has been designated a center of excellence for entrepreneurship studies. Closely related to this is the development of Flexible Skills Initiative of the Commonwealth of Learning. Again, Auchi Polytechnic is foremost in this regard, being the only partner institution with Commonwealth of Learning in Nigeria. We are 10 institutions in Africa, and Auchi Polytechnic happens to be the only tertiary institution in Nigeria. Thus, the institution runs short duration programs in skills acquisition for interested members of the public, especially in the non-formal sector. The Polytechnic has also institutionalized the culture of inaugural lectures, which requires qualified chief lecturers to give a summation of their experience and research interest in their respective disciplines. This was known to be a university thing, but we have institutionalized it in Auchi Polytechnic. And yours sincerely has given her own inaugural lecture.
Wow. Other centers in Auchi Polytechnic are Center for Research and Industrial Development, CRID, the Center for Equipment Maintenance and Industrial Training, and the Center for Flexible Skills Development.
We have done quite a lot, both staff and students. If you go around the Polytechnic, you will see a lot of inventions that we have on ground. Though we do not have any patents for now, but we have research capabilities which we have developed. And the obvious ones you will see around, based on research conducted by our staff, we have the biogas facility, we have the solar refrigerator invented by one of our staff, we have also the furnace invented by one of our staff, and we equally have so many students' invention. For example, the what you are seeing here, the telephone, the intercom you are seeing here, was done by one of our students, an ex-student who we have brought back to the Polytechnic to become a resource person in our entrepreneurship center. So we've done quite a lot with regards to invention.
Okay. Indeed, Auchi Polytechnic has a sterling performance in research and development. These robust capabilities have translated to the development and construction of a biogas facility, construction of efficient solar refrigerator, and development and construction of a furnace.
The challenges, well, they are enormous. You know, it's not easy running a higher institution of this nature. But the main challenge that we have is funding. Because I have so many things here to actualize, but funding is a major challenge. Then digital facilities required to train in the digital age are expensive to procure. You know, government has been doing its best, especially with the procurement of mechatronics equipment for polytechnics. We have put ours to use, and it has proved beneficial. I think the polytechnic system can do better if more such modern facilities are provided. Another major challenge to the polytechnic education is this disparity between holders of polytechnic diploma and university degree, and consequent discrimination against the former. This has cast a pall of despair and disillusionment on both operators and students in the sector, and it manifests in the hugely diminishing number of young Nigerians who apply for admission in the polytechnic sector. You know, they just look at the polytechnic as a second best choice. If we can't enter into the university, let's come into the polytechnic. But if this disparity is removed, I think that the interest will be very, very high.
And for the future, the institution believes that Auchi Polytechnic will continue to be the best for many generations to come. Dr. Mrs. Philippa Omame Idoho, the rector of Auchi Polytechnic, is an alumni of the Polytechnic and has been in charge since 2008. Wow, also soon that is the size of our program today. We'd like to thank you very much for watching. We also thank our sponsors who made this possible. My name again is Emmanuel Oredanis. I see you next time.